So, I would like to discuss Alexa Nikolas and Eat Predators. In the spring, when the whole quiet on set thing was bubbling up, um, I learned of Alexa Nikolas, or rather relearned where she was in life through Adam McIntyre. And I was curious. I went, I listened. And it was a space in which I felt safe. But as the spring went on, it got to be kind of much. It got to be too much. Part of being a survivor and part of the power of a survivor is choosing when you need to step away. And so I stepped away. But I was still eating predators. That idea of, like, I see you, I see what you're doing, I see the predatory nature of it, I'll fucking eat you. That is a powerful lens through which to view the world, and it can be empowering. While it might not necessarily help me, at least with others, in interactions of others and stories that you hear, it is easier to see who the snacks are, the predators to eat. They're done. I wanted to support Alexis Nikolas in this endeavor. I thought that what she was doing was important. If we can get people to care and to listen and to believe to survivors in the film industry, in the television industry, in the music industry, the normalization can help lift up those without a spotlight. Make it easier to speak, easier to tell their stories, to get help, to ask for help, and to know that there's not shame there. But as I said, that content can be, I fucking hate the word, but that content can be triggering. It can be a little bit much. And I needed to take a step away. But I bought a tote bag because I cut out the Eat Predators logo, sewed it on a big patch on the back of my jean jacket. The thought of, like, I dare someone to ask me what it means. Excuse me, tennis ball. But as of late, the phrase wilding out comes to mind with Miss Nikolas. And I find that disappointing. Holding two things true at once is difficult. And it would seem holding that both someone can be a survivor and a predator in turn. Led to some sort of conflict in her. And there's all this stuff about Drake Bell and him as a victim, and he has victims as well. I have not read the documents. I have not read the private court documents. Like, I don't need those details. The dude pled guilty to what? Sexual endangerment of a child? But people can also grow and change. I don't know that. I don't know these people from Adam. And there are always more chances for those who have done wrong. But it is not up to them to choose who gives them that chance. But at the same time, not all of us that were abused grow up to be abusers. Just because I was preyed upon as a child does not mean that I prey upon children. In fact, it gives very good, perspective being in my 30s now. Oh, yeah, that was fucked up and creepy. Yup. But I'm torn. Eat Predators isn't very large. The probability that someone will see my jacket and know what it is and know that Alexa Nikolas is disempowering survivors. sharing their trauma, the stories that aren't hers to share. Do I leave the patch on my jacket or not? Do I continue to eat predators or not? Because it hurts at the moment. And something that felt safe and empowering now gives me pause. The other option is to alter it in some way. I was thinking maybe some sort of snake tongue covering up the hand. I don't know. But it comes off. I would really like if Eat Predators could continue, but with a new start, if that's possible. You have a podcast. It's for profit. That makes sense. You can believe survivors, and you can believe the survivors of the predatory survivors. And it can feel weird. But I think that's just how feelings work. And I really hope that Alexa can find a way forward, a way back to center. Sure is the most certain sure, plumb in the uprights, well entreated braced at the beams, stout as a horse, affectionate, haughty, electrical. I and this mystery, here we stand. Both feet planted firmly on the ground, so that we can continue to expose predators and fucking eat them.